What is going on, people? Welcome back to Retell Factor. I guess welcome back to RF Gaming. Whatever. Either way, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing good. Today we are playing Resident Evil Revelations. Playing on the Xbox One X. And man, I haven't played this game in like 8 years. It's been a minute. It's been a very, very long time. And this is a game. This is a weird one. I have like a weird relationship with the Revelations games, because this game in particular, it started off as a 3DS game, a goddamn 3DS game. How strange is that? How fucking weird is that? And I guess it was just like popular. And so they ported it around. So when they did like a PS3 360 version. I think I played it on PC like 8 years ago, I want to say. And we did a playthrough on the channel. But it was so long ago and the quality is such shit that I want to revisit it. And plus I don't remember shit from this game, so we're doing it. And then there's Revelations 2. Don't get me started on that game. I have barely played that. Which, you know, if we have time, we'll pick that up as well. Because I have it on the Switch.
Incredible.
Which is probably the worst way to play the game, but we'll do it, dude.
This thing is lucky to be afloat.
Take us around. Let's find a boarding point.
Zenobia. Queen Zenobia. Such a good setting for like a horror game, even horror movies. Ghost ship, you know, and all that shit. This isn't even the first Resident Evil game that takes place on a ship, right? They had Resident Evil Dead Aim, the light gun game, which we also played through, I want to say like 3 years ago, because I have the light gun. I played on my CRT, and I don't even know where that recording is anymore. We should do that again.
Dropped off the radar.
But the interpolation from their last known coordinates puts them
Right here on this ship.
Feels like the game's only like a few hours long. This. Look at this. 3DS game. Just keep that in mind. A goddamn 3DS game. Granted, I'm sure they added a lot and they changed a lot and they redid a ton of stuff, but this game ran on the 3DS. You could play it beginning to end on the 3DS. That's kind of nuts. And I have it. I have it on 3DS. Still have my... Damn. Still have my physical copy. We could, if we really wanted to
shoot it off.
Look at this, the knife. We could if we really wanted to play it on the 3DS. I still have my 3DS capture card.
a stench.
I should go get that
It's
shit.
been abandoned for a while.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a terrible idea, man. Just for science. Like, obviously, it's not gonna play nearly as good as this. Look nearly as good as this. Jesus!
What happened?
I don't think we're alone.
I don't think we're alone. Jill is so different in this game. She's so different. There are so many, like... If you really think about it. How many versions of Jill have there been now? Ugh. It's got that white slime. Just a dash of jism. There's more than a dash. Right, because there's like OG Jill. Remember, then there's like this BSAA Jill. Resident Evil 5 Jill. Which I guess this version of Jill that we're playing right now is probably more based off of the Resident Evil 5 version than anything. Because, like, that virus made her hair go blonde and all this crazy shit.
There's blood coming from the ducts.
Ah! Look at that fapping arm. Whoa! Its arm. I've never seen a mutation like this.
No power, which means no elevator for us.
But do you know what? I had my favorite version of Jill. I gotta give it to him. Is Resident Evil 3 Remake Jill. She is fucking awesome. I love what they did with her character, dude. She's such a badass.
It's not working.
Such a fucking badass. Granted, you know, like, Jill's always been a badass. She's a badass in this game. But there was just like a level of... There was a level of goddamn sass. Just a level of sass never before seen. It was just awesome. And that game's getting some flack, man. Resident Evil 3 Remake? I think based solely on what was, I guess, not included, how short it was. Me personally, I never like judging a game based on the length of its campaign. Especially a game that's really designed for multiple playthroughs, like Resident Evil 3 is. But, you know, to each their own. Like, it's hard to argue, like, you look at a game like Red Dead 2 or The Witcher or whatever, right? That has just so much fucking content, so much bang for your buck.
It's shorted out.
But I've always been of the mind that... Trish. I've always been of the mind that horror games do not need to be long.
I can't make out this picture.
I can't make out this picture. Frozen frocks and drinks, dude. Look at the textures. I guess some of the textures they just had to fucking make do. It's funny, like, even like some of the levels, like geometry, you can tell it's a little bit more, just a little bit more simple. Edges are just a little bit more sharp and 90 degrees, right? 3DS game.
Parker, give me a hand here.
Sure, no problem.
Parker. Forgot all about this thing. To be honest, I don't remember much of this game at all. I remember certain things.
I got something. I think it's a gun.
Now what?
Give me a sec.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh shit. I love it, dude.
So, it's not Chris.
That shot of her with the gun and the hand still attached. Holy shit. Somebody's sneaking a peek. Appreciating the assets, dude. Oh! Hold still. Hold still. Okay, but these headshots though? Oh fuck. Something dreams are made of. That shot of like Jill pulling the gun out with the hand still attached, that's
This
totally a
explains our
callback
missing crew.
This is
to
not
Resident Evil
good.
1.
Where are you, Chris?
She's always getting separated from Chris. Yeah, because that exact shot like happened in the opening, like the cinematic live action opening of Resident Evil 1. That's right, this game is freaking episodic into the depths. last time on. I think this game does that bullshit too. Look at this.
This sunny and idyllic Mediterranean coast was the site of one of the world's greatest structures. It took a full 11 years to finish constructing the world's first aquapolis, the floating city of Terra Grigia. A sustainable metropolis operating on a massive solar energy matrix and equipped with the latest green technologies. Never before had solar energy been used to supply power to an entire city. But in 2004, Veltro, a terrorist group opposing the city's development, launched a bioterrorist attack. They not only released a virus,
the hunters,
but also several creatures known as bioorganic weapons, further complicating the situation. This launched one of the worst tragedies the world has ever seen. The FBC, the world's leading counter-bioterror organization operating under the auspices of the US, was called in to direct efforts to contain the attack. The BSAA, a counter-bioterror NGO, which operates independently of the interests of any one country, went in as observers to assist the FBC. Realizing the need for immediate and decisive action, Supreme Local Headquarters issued the order to use the city's solar energy matrix on itself. Media outlets around the world began to refer to the incident as the Terra Grigia Panic. Following the incident, the FBC announced it has successfully disbanded the terrorist group called Veltro. It is now 2005, and a sense of calm and security is finally returning to the people. But, as you can see, the lost city of Terra Grigia remains inaccessible, a silent and potent symbol of the threat that bioterror poses for people around the world.
If the city was just full of zombies and hunters, why did they have to just destroy it? Wasn't it an island? They could have just let them starve themselves out. You know? They nuked Raccoon City. But that one makes sense, right? Because it's connected to North America, the Midwest.
Ah, there you two are.
O'Brien, you don't normally join the fray.
Well, my doctor told me I need exercise. I assume you both know that the FBC has cordoned off the entire area. However, in the past few weeks, a number of mysterious carcasses have washed up.
I guess the FBC couldn't cover up a mess this big, huh?
Anyone who knows what happened here is going to put two and two together.
And that's why I've sent the BSAA in to investigate. Did you pick up your new equipment from Quint?
The, Genesis or something. Is that its name?
You didn't bother to read the manual, did you?
No, I brought it with me, just in case.
I hope you read quickly, because you're gonna need it on your mission.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Alright. This area is so brown, dude. Genesis manual, version 1.09. Genesis, the nickname of a high-level bioscanner currently being tested and developed by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. It bounces special synchrotron radiation off of a target in order to analyze it. Viral analysis. It is possible to detect and analyze even the smallest amount of viruses. Vaccine manufacturing. Since version 1.04, it has been possible to produce simple vaccines from the viral analysis data. Detection. Using synchrotron radiation, it is possible to detect specific objects. The data for bullets, medicinal herbs, etc. are registered within the internal memory for testing. If a detectable object is nearby, the indicator on the lower right area of the monitor will light up. Wow. So wait. That video we were just watching, it took place in 2005. It's on the same beach, right? The hell happened? Is it just the fallout from the bioterror? From like them using
look at this mess.
the thing to
Oh,
destroy
they're
the
rotted to
destroy
hell.
the city. This.
The Genesis requires a decent sample.
Oh yeah,
size
I
to
remember
get an
this.
accurate reading.
I remember doing this on the
Scan
3DS
the
because
carcasses on the beach and send me your data.
I think it was
I'm
all
getting
in
something
like
from inside it.
I think it was like I was using gyro aim. Get that motherfucker. Fuck. And actually, do you know what? I think this was like one of the first games on the 3DS. You guys remember the Circle Pad Pro or whatever the hell it was called? It was
Out
like
there. That's where Terra Grigia was. It's been a year already.
that's it. It's only been a year. This.
Careful now.
Don't worry, I've done this before.
Ow! What do you mean you've done this before? Why does she always stick in her arm into gross places?
I've got something. What is this? If it's an engineered mutation, this could prove a link.
I'll run some tests on this. Continue with the investigation.
That was fucking disgusting. That's right. Freaking the Circle Pad Pro. Man, the 3DS was such a good console. It was so good. Hey!
It moved!
It moves! It lives! Oh, it's got like teeth.
I kind of figured that. Don't
Parker, you're way too close. Bro! Bro! Dude! There's one thing that really separates this game from the other ones, is you can aim.
After Raccoon
And
City,
move.
this must be a cakewalk.
I suppose. So why'd you quit the FBC for this outfit?
Forgot all about that
I
shit.
wanted to be more involved. I wanted to fight.
I see you two are okay. Continue with the investigation, but proceed with extreme caution.
This, get all the samples.
We don't have enough data to run a complete analysis. Gather some more samples from the carcasses on the beach.
Got it. Got it. Oh, wait. Are you serious? Jesus.
That smell must have ruptured from gas.
Christ, what a
We've all been
mess.
there. Sub-weapon controls. Use weapon with right bumper. Use weapon while aiming plus... Okay. Switch weapons. Got it. Ooh, you sneaky bitch. %. Look at this. Okay, getting your analyze rate up to 100% will earn you a health recovery item. The rate you receive will go down if you analyze enemies of the same kind.
I've collected enough samples.
Good. Get them to me ASAP.
Right, O'Brien. One thing about the Revelations games, like, you can always tell, like, "Oi, ah!" It's like Resident Evil on a budget. They just have such a different feel. It feels like It feels like a B-movie version of Resident Evil. Well, to be fair, Resident Evil's always been kind of B-movie-ish. Part of the appeal, but
for you two, eh?
I don't know. There's just a different feel,
Get
man.
that sample data to me.
There you are. Nice work.
No doubt about it. These corpses show signs of viral infection.
And I bet it's no coincidence they came through the FBC's blockade.
Well, we did all we can. Now, we wait for the results to come back from HQ. Huh? It's the emergency line. Yeah, it's me. Uh-huh. What? Yes, that's fine. I'll take it from here. We'll have to speed things up.
That phone, dude. He's rocking that BlackBerry.
Starting now. Uh-huh. Good. Get to it.
What year did this game take place? 2005, did they say?
Jill, Parker. You two are still on the case.
Oof,
What
these ground
happened?
textures.
We lost contact with Chris and Jessica.
When? How?
We're not certain. I've sent their last known coordinates to your terminals.
The signal was lost over the ocean. I thought they were in the mountains chasing Veltro. But judging from their position, they must be...
On a ship. I'll go back to HQ, take charge of the search and rescue. You two will be my eyes out there.
Yes, sir.
Because this game, it's got to take place before the events of Resident Evil 5, right? And Resident Evil 5 was like, what, 2009? So yeah, I guess it all makes sense. This game's got to take place around 2005, 2006. 82%? 82%'s only an A, dude? Do you know what it was? Like, how do you miss those gigantic fucking worm-looking things? It's because I was shooting those damn crows. Those goddamn crows, man. You can dodge while reloading. Back to the Zenobia here. 620.
Think these things got to Chris and Jessica?
I hope not.
Hey, no one's saying Chris is dead.
All right, then let's find him
Hope
already.
it's not Chris's blood. Always with
You
the
hear
same
that?
shit.
Was that the lock?
I'll check it out.
Okay, I'll see what I can find here.
Copy that. I'll radio you if I pick up Chris's trail.
This
This thing has a lot of similarities to the corpses on the beach.
item found. Ooh. There's just shit hiding everywhere, dude. I'm gonna be on this thing all the goddamn time. I'm full on ammo. Oh, I apologize in advance. I love that the camera cuts off, like, when she's walking. Just enough that you can get the cheeks. They know what they're doing. Why is Parker not coming with? Hold on, let's check that other room.
Chris!
Yo, he
Chris!
starts to get jacked even here, dude.
Come on, say something! I found Chris, but he's trapped in there.
Can you get him out?
No, it's a tough lock. I need the key.
Okay, then let's find it.
The master of unlocking? She can't unlock? The lock? So there's no, like, oh, there is. I'm just like, is there an inventory system? Holy shit. At what point did we get a map, dude? We got, like, key items. We got a new gun highlighted on here. actually stuff hidden everywhere. You will never run out of ammo. Why are there so many? Ah! I hear stuff, but I don't see stuff. Always the worst. Why are there so many bullets and shit stashed away on this ship? Just everyone was packing, dude. I don't trust this. I fucking knew it. What? What happened, dude? He just melted. He just freaking melted, dude. I was playing Resident Evil 5 a little bit on my Switch, which, by the way, is a pretty dynamite port. It is not bad at all. And I forgot how enemies in that game, when you kill them, they just melted, and it looked so ridiculous. That Ouroboros, dude. This anchor mark on the door. Oh man. Are you serious? It's locked. It's not good. That's not good. She was just a couple days till retirement. Handgun ammo, don't need it. Oh, goddamn. Alright, you know what? Before we get started in this room, guys, we'll be back with more Resident Evil Revelations very, very soon. Thanks for watching.